Right, buddy, I want to go through Ruben Amorim's best 11 at Manchester United, assuming everyone is fair. I'm going to run through my team. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Listen, Ruben Amorim is still trying to find out his best team at Manchester United. We've seen him made a lot of changes, a lot of new players come in, and ultimately he's still trying to find out his best team. I think we've seen him rotate players, trying to find the best position, but I'm going to give you my starting team, so let's get straight into it. In goal is the obvious one, Andre Onana. We've had the buy-in test. Onana, for me, has been absolutely fantastic in every game that he's played. Yes, he's made a few mistakes, but on the whole, he's looked fantastic. I think his distribution needs to improve, but his shot-stopping ability, he's kept a lot of clean sheets. He's single-handedly got us points this season. And as I said, we've seen the buy-in test, it hasn't worked. And I think Onana will be someone who Amorim will keep in goal. I know he does have the errors in him, but for me, I think he is one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Right wing back for me, Delot. Now, I know Delot has been predominantly operating as a left wing back, and obviously Ahmad's been out there. But I think the best team, I need Ahmad further forward, and I think the best team does consist of Diego Dalot, our right wing back. I think Delot's performances at left wing back haven't been great, but I think on the right he can do much better. He's not cutting inside, he can go on the outside, put crosses in, which I think Delot can do fantastically well. Remember the goal against Everton, which Garnacho scored the bicycle kick, it was Delot who put the cross in. The goal against Aston Villa, we scored when McTominay scored, it was Delot who put the cross in. Delot can put crosses in, and I think really seeing that right wing back position, his best position where he can excel. Right centre back, assuming everyone's fit, would be Lenny Yoro. We've seen a couple of glimpses already. Man City, Arsenal, the game against Spurs where he was absolutely brilliant. His performances have been absolutely amazing. Listen, he's still a young player. He's only 19 with a lot of potential, and I think it is going to be a big risk to kind of play him every game. We're still trying to find his fitness. But I think that right centre-back position is absolutely essential for Lenny Yoro. He can cover large spaces. He's very good on the ball. He's very technical, passing. And I think that position he'll absolutely thrive. Central centre-back now would be Matthias de Ligt. I think in the game against Spurs and when de Ligt hasn't played, we've massively missed him. His ability on the ball, his physical dominance, his passing. And ultimately, listen, he come into this Manchester United team. He had a bit of a shaky start, but I think the last few games he's been absolutely fantastic. As I said, very good on the ball, reads the play exceptionally well. And I think his quality is absolutely fantastic. So De Ligt would be that central centre-back for me. I think Maguire is unfortunate to miss out in my team, but I have to put De Ligt in there. Left centre-back. Now, I know I've talked about Martinez, and he is struggling a lot at Manchester United at the moment. But I think in Amorim's best team, he will fit in there. I do have my worries about him. Covering large spaces. Sometimes he's a bit out of position. I think obviously not having a natural left wing back with him is probably affecting it. But I think on the ball he's fantastic. We've seen the passing, we've seen the physical dominance, and yes, he has struggled. He's made a few mistakes in the last couple of games, but I think he will be that ideal left centre back for me. And I'm actually putting Mazraoui at left wing back. I know Mazraoui, as I said, hasn't played in a while, but I think in our best team currently, Mazraoui will definitely be out there. As I said, Mazraoui's good on the ball. Defensively, play Mazraoui in any position, he will absolutely thrive. And ultimately, I think that left centre-back position is absolutely essential for him. I think he can thrive and be quality in there. Now, the 2 or 1-6-1-8 or 2-8, whatever you want to call it, it would be Ugarte and Mainu. Ugarte is slowly starting to develop and thrive in each game he plays for Manchester United. He's very good on the ball. He's very technical. I think he does lack the technical aspect, but he is technical enough. I think having someone like Mainu next to him with that technical quality is absolutely amazing. They have a good balance. Ugarte just does everything he needs to do correct. As I was saying, Ugarte looks absolutely fantastic. He's slowly growing into that Manchester United position, and he really is becoming a Manchester United player. As I said, very good on the ball, very technical, good quality, aggression, passion, and all of that stuff which you need to be that elite Manchester United player. And I said, we got to be patient with him. He's still young. He's 23, and it's been 2 managers already. I think he's thriving in the position. That number 6 suits him well. I think he could be a bit better in the final third. Obviously, Kobbie Mainoo next to him again, still finding his feet in this Manchester United system. He has struggled, obviously, with kind of the fitness side of things, having that big injury. But I think he's going to slowly mould into it. I think his technical qualities needed. He's very good at carrying the ball. And I think that's what you do need. I think Mainoo's ability in midfield is fantastic. Now, the 2 inside forwards for me right now has to be Bruno and Ahmad. I don't think Rashford, Garnacho, Xerxes, their players are doing enough. Anthony. Ahmad's been probably Manchester United player of the season so far. Very good on the ball, technical. We know his qualities. He works hard. And we know Amorim likes a winger at ring back, but you just have to have him in the final third because his threat and quality is literally insane. Very good on the ball, physical, dominant, works hard, and he's had to work hard for the chance. I think now he's one of the first player that every Manchester United fan will have on their team sheet. Quality, physical, dominant, score goals, left-footed, assist, literally everything you want in a player. Now, the other inside forward would be Bruno. I know Bruno struggled, and we said, would he fit in this system? But I actually think he thrived in the inside forward. I think in midfield, in the Kobe Manu and Ugarte position, he can do it. But I think his best position is definitely in that inside forward, where he can drop deep, get the ball in behind to help players. He can be involved in the final third. I think he has put a few good crosses in. He scored a few goals under Ruben Amorim. Like, he has looked sharp, he has looked confident. It's all about really finding the best out of Bruno. And I think where Bruno is not pressing, we just keep him the ball, he keeps it simple. He's been much more disciplined than the Amorim. He's still learning the system. I think you will really see a good Bruno Fernandes. So that's where I like Bruno in that inside forward. I think his quality is absolutely fantastic, and I think he is absolutely elite in the position that he does play. His performances goes unnoticed. I think his work rate goes unnoticed. And yeah, for me, one of my favourite Manchester United players over recent years. Now in the in the striker position would be Højlund. Now I know Xerxes hasn't had much chance, but Højlund would be the one for me. I think Højlund has still got to improve, and I think at the moment he is the best striker that we have. I think we do need a more experienced striker. For example, Ollie Watkins, someone who can come into the team, or Gyökeres potentially. He would come into this Manchester United team and just solidify and allow Højlund to work under him. Højlund was that signing for the future. He is only 21 or 22 still. Like, he is still relatively young, and we can't really give him I think there's too much pressure on Højlund at the moment to deliver. In every game you want a goal, and ultimately that's not going to happen. He's 21 and he's leading the line for Manchester United. That should have never happened. I don't think he should be leading the line as a 21-year-old for Manchester United. There's a lot of pressure on him. I think he has done well. I think he needs to improve in parts of his play, and that's something Amorim's talked about. His hold-up play, his ability on the ball has massively improved. But I think, yeah, that's Amorim's strongest team. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree, disagree? Any changes you would make? I'm just going to run through it one more time. It'd be Onana in goal, Delot right wing back, Yoro, De Ligt and Martinez with Mazraoui left wing back, Kobe, Manu and Ugarte in midfield, Bruno and Ahmad in the inside forwards, and Rasmus Højlund through the middle. As I said, players who I think of, Maguire, I think he should be someone who does get a shout out. He's been fantastic. And that's really about it. Listen, Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, Xerxes, Lindelof, all these sorts of players that haven't done enough to get into the team, and that's ultimately something that they must be trying to do. Obviously, I don't think some of them are good enough, but I think that would be Amorim's strongest team. As I said, let me know if you agree, disagree, predictions. What do you think his strongest 11 will be? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, always leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And peace.